What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, listen, before I go into this story, I want to address something real quick. Now, I give you guys free reign on your comments. I believe everybody has a voice if what they're saying is heartfelt. But sometimes you get some obnoxious a-hole that comes across and, says something stupid, thinking it'll hurt your feelings, and you're not, and it doesn't. I want to show you a couple of, I'm going to show you a couple of comments, but I'm going to show you this first comment first. Now, I just did the video announcing that, my grandfather, who I talk about on my channel, my live streams, we do a little comedy thing on Fridays. We laugh and joke amongst ourselves, family atmosphere, so on and so forth, Look what this person wrote in the comments. I guess they think this hurt my feelings. Look, somebody wrote this. Look, boom. Check it out. Look at it. Now I'm going to show you something. This person, see, I've been on YouTube a little while, and I study YouTube a little bit, so I know who does this type of stuff. This person is either it's a dummy account. It's a dummy account. And all of you guys that are YouTubers, we know not to answer the dummy accounts. When it's just a picture, you go there, it's no subscribers, no nothing. Anybody can make a fictional account. This is a dummy account, whoever wrote this. So that shows, number one, they're a coward. Number two, I think it's somebody younger. You know what I'm saying? Because of the language they use. And number three, which is surprising, and I honestly believe this, I think this is one of Stephen Stern's people. I think it is. I do these stories, and sometimes victims contact me and say, hey, I appreciate you telling the story. Sometimes people I talk about, their family come and get mad, and it is what it is. It's all good. But these comments over here, they left, because I look at the timeline when these people pop up. These comments that he left on various other things as of recently, like these people come in and they pop in and then they just pop out. These racist comments or some of these comments you made that seem to be racist or whatever, they won't be tolerated. And that's the thing. On my channel, I got everybody on here, and we talk about a wide range of subjects. And I believe everybody needs to, give their honest opinion, as long as it's respectful and it doesn't affect anybody else. But these comments here say a lot. See, that's the thing about social media. It make everybody tough when they don't have to show their face, or when they know they'll never see you. But, there are ways of finding out who people are. I mean, I paid monthly subscriptions to different channels I can use to find out who you are. Me personally, I can go to Google and get your information and find out who you are. And trust me, the YouTube Steve is similar, to the real life Steve. Except for one thing. I'm very unpredictable. And I'm not a tough guy. I'm telling you, I'm very unpredictable. You can ask those that know me. If something comes up, I keep my head under pressure. And I have no problem popping up like Jack in the Box and knocking spit out your fucking face. That's all I'm going to say about that. I can't stand the coward move. Don't throw stones and then hide your hands. No man respects that. You have an issue with me, there's in my description box, there are always ways to contact me. And trust me, I don't run from conflict. I try to resolve it. And if I can't, whatever the next measure be, or obstacle, I'll try to climb that too. Now, with that being said, guys, let's get into this video. Check it out. This story right here is out of Schenectady, New York, and it's like blazing on the internet right now. All of this happened yesterday. This woman right here, her name is Persia Nelson from Schenectady, New York. And she's 24 years old, and she's locked up facing a second-degree murder charge for the death of her 10-month-old baby. Her name is Halo Branton. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to let you see this news article that came out yesterday reporting on it. I just watched the press conference, which I chopped up, and I'm going to show you some stuff. This woman right here has no heart at all. She has no sense of family. In my opinion, no sense of value of what life is, both hers and the life that she took of her child. For her to be a mother, she had her child suffer in one of the worst ways somebody could meet their fate. Take a look at this and we'll come back and talk about it like we always do.
Breaking news in the case of the baby found in Schenectady yesterday after an Amber Alert. The mother of 10-month-old Halo Branton is now charged in her death. Stella Porter is outside Schenectady Police Headquarters. Stella, the details from police are harrowing.
They are, Faith. These court documents we just got say that baby Halo died when that mother dropped her down what police are calling a 10-foot deep pipe access area on GE's campus. That mother appeared before a judge this morning. She is 24-year-old Portia Nelson. She is facing second-degree manslaughter charges in baby Halo's death. This morning, she was represented by public defender Stephen Signori. That hearing lasted about 10 minutes. Court documents say the crime took place on Saturday night at 10 p.m. The Amber Alert for baby Halo went out on Sunday morning. The baby was found on GE's campus Sunday afternoon, and rushed to Ellis Hospital, where she later died. Today, we are learning that mother has no criminal history, but prosecutors said she has another child in Columbia County who she does not have custody of. The judge denied prosecutor Mike Noble's request to remand Nelson to jail. Instead, he set bail at $500,000. In just a couple minutes here at Schenectady Police Headquarters, we are expecting a news briefing with more details from police. And of course, we'll be asking questions and trying to learn more details on baby Halo's death. That is the latest here live in Schenectady. Stella Porter, News Channel 13. Faith, back to you.
Guys, that's the news story portion of this video. And that news aired yesterday. Now, today they had a press conference with various officials talking. And they gave some key details of how they found her, how they found the baby, and what the cause of death was with the child. Take a look.
Halo Branton was reported to us missing yesterday, located in the afternoon, and subsequently passed away at Ellis Hospital. Before I begin, on behalf of the men and women of the Schenectady Police Department and all agencies that participated in the search, I'd like to send our condolences, thoughts, and prayers to Halo's family on the loss of Halo. I know I speak for every first responder on the scene and at the Unified Communications Center when I say that yesterday was a difficult day. I'm going to go through a timeline of events yesterday. This is an ongoing investigation, so it's my goal to brief the public on the circumstances that led us to request their assistance. At 11:04 p.m. on March 9th, the Schenectady County Unified Communications Center received a call from GE Security that there was a female trespasser on scene and didn't know how she got there, and she claimed to have lost her child. Responding officers interviewed the female, now known to be Portia Nelson, and began looking for the child. Unable to locate the child, they requested additional resources to assess where to expand their search. It took some time, but officers were able to connect an address on Campbell Avenue to the female, and this ultimately led officers to the dead end of 12th Street, where they were able to identify where the female went with her baby and a location where she entered the GE campus. Once that location was established, a thorough search was conducted using canines to track, drones, and personnel on foot. At this point, officers were looking for a lost one-year-old child. After hours of searching and unable to locate her, state police and state forest rangers were contacted to assist with conducting a grid search on the GE campus. As the morning came, it was also decided that we could not rule out an abduction or the child being exposed to some other dangerous situation. So we decided to put out an Amber Alert. At 12:30 p.m., one of the search teams on the GE campus found Halo inside a utility tunnel structure located on the GE campus. Medics were requested, and she was brought to Ellis Hospital by members of the Schenectady Fire Department and Mohawk Ambulance, where life-saving efforts were performed, but unfortunately, she never regained her vitals and was declared deceased at 1:24 p.m. Persia Nelson was charged last evening with 1 count of manslaughter. An additional charge of murder in the second degree, depraved indifference, is being filed right now. I'll now turn it over to our District Attorney, Robert Carney, who will discuss.
And as previously indicated, my Deputy Chief Assistant District Attorney and Chief of the Homicide Bureau, Christina Tremonti, was involved in this case, and she went to the scene yesterday and spent some time being briefed by the investigators. This morning, an autopsy was conducted by Dr. Eng at Ellis Hospital. Based upon his findings that this child died of exposure and hypothermia, the decision was made to file additional charges. The baby was dropped into this utility tunnel from a height of about 8 feet to the bottom of the tunnel where there was standing water. The baby did not drown. The baby was in the water, which came up to her chest and around her head, but not her face. Her mother was found in a GE security building, which was heated. So based upon the fact that this additional charge is being filed, I doubt whether the preliminary hearing will occur on Thursday. That will give us a little more time, but we will be proceeding to grand jury expeditiously on this case.
Guys, that's the sad news out of Schenectady, New York. Shout out to Schenectady, by the way. And a lot of people out there in that community are hurting. And a lot of people find this unfathomable. And it is. It is. If you paid attention to what they said, she was wandering around 11 something at night on GE's, property. Security guards ran up on her. Hey, as soon as they ran up on her, oh, I can't find my baby. I can't find my baby. Right? All the while, she dumped that baby in a big storm tunnel, like a tube with an 8-foot drop in the standing water below. That baby suffered, y'all. Said the water was chest high and it's standing water. So it's been out there exposed to elements. It's been cold as of late. Think about that. So the baby died of exposure and hypothermia. Hypothermia, temperature dropped. She fell asleep. Subsequently, met a demise. Exposure, self-explanatory. Got her in there because she was in the elements, exposed to the elements. They couldn't get her temperature back up and revive her. That's a sickening way to go. When they found her, she was not dead yet, guys. That's another thing. She wasn't dead yet. She suffered. I don't know how many of you people have ever been in the cold. When you were young, you played in the snow. Then you come in the house and your hands burn and stuff when they're trying to warm up and the blood's trying to get back to, because the blood draws into your core to keep you hot. That's a suffering feeling. That's a suffering feeling. When you get that burning sensation, I don't know how it is to have hypothermia, but it got to be something similar to that once they put blankets on you and try to rewarm you up. See how stupid some people are? You dropped your baby in an industrial place thinking nobody would find them. Then on top of that, if y'all paid attention, she wasn't really giving up information of who she was, where she was from. Oh, I'm going to act stupid. I'm acting like, I don't know where I'm at. I don't know where the baby's at. Okay, 11 o'clock at night, out in the cold. You don't work for GE, but you're on the property. And all of a sudden, a 10-month-old baby just gets away from you. When it's cold and dark, where's the baby? Usually you carrying it. That baby 10 months old, if she walking, she ain't walking far. And you lost her? Had a plan without a plan. This woman right here need to be shown the bottom of the ocean. And that's real. What kind of mother don't protect the child? Hell, in nature, animal females fight to death to protect their young. Says she had another child somewhere else in another county or something. that she don't even deal with, has limited exposure to. So I'm gonna tell you something, a lot of women have these children and things don't go their way. And anything can happen when two parents don't plan all the way to the end and know the importance that the life they brought forth is part of both of them and needs to be preserved for the existence of the human race to go on. It's a tremendous responsibility having a child. Nowadays, we're out of our natural instincts, and a lot of people just can't focus on the picture at hand. I feel nothing for this woman because she intentionally did that to her child, thinking nobody would look there. And I know when that baby first was dropped in there, she had to hear it crying while she walked away. Here she come in the courtroom, wild ass hair, looking stupid as hell, with that dumb ass look on her face like, if you don't want to be a parent, there are other options out here. And I want you to look at this little girl, y'all. She is strikingly beautiful, full of cuteness. And you wrecked it all for your own selfishness. It's like nobody wants to be parents no more, but everybody feels as though they want to have a baby. Once that magic wear off, where does that leave us? Oh, I don't want to be a mom. I don't want to give it to nobody else. We ball our kids up and throw them outside like common garbage. What kind of world do we live in now? Especially in America. I mean, where's this type of behavior coming from? Where's this learned at? Nobody did you like that. So why would you come up with a plan to do that, pass that down to your child when it wasn't passed down to you? This hurts my heart. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Region channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Disregard what I said in the beginning of the video, but I felt this all wanted to address that. Some people, they get happy when you say their name or they send it, ooh, look, yeah. I give him his little, time on the channel. I mean, he watches my videos, but I mean, if I'd seen this person in real life and they said that with the way I feel right now, they wouldn't be watching nothing else ever. Trust me. See you in the next video. Take care.